Hey y'all, so I have a new little thing that I am going to do, and today is the first day of it, and it is called GD's Lessons of Learn and Healing. Well, let me start off by saying for the little in the back. You don't have to be in a relationship to know how to love, and just understand some of us are single because we choose to be. Some of us are single because we're choosy. We don't, grit our teeth at every man we meet, and you heard me say that before, and I will reiterate that. We're choosy. So, with that being said, we're going to talk about love, healing, and all of that great stuff. I got a few channel messages for you guys as well. And I have cards, and that will describe people's relationships that's in my energy and character traits, and probably things that you might want to work on within that dynamic, and whether y'all are a fit or not. It will answer some of y'all questions of y'all if y'all are a match or not. And don't forget, all of my messages are for people that are already spiritually inclined, and most of my messages are for people that are gifted. Also for some people that are going through spiritual awakenings or here on a special journey. Some consist or refer to as twin flame journeys. Some people are on a journey where they will meet their soulmate, and they are generational curse breakers. Some people are on journeys of healing and paying back past life karma. Some people are on journeys of just their newer soul, like their soul ain't been around the world too long, so they're just learning and growing. They're not meant to wake up to everything, but however, maybe already believe in spirituality and just is here for the knowledge. However, everyone that I resonate with, they are already spiritually inclined. So I have 3 different sectors to my page. I have one sector that is mainly channeled messages from the ancestors, and that's more of things that are going on when it comes to like spiritual warfare, people going through their awakenings, like when you're doing shadow work, when you're paying back karmic debt and things of that sort. That's what that is for. My newer one, other thing that I started is God's court speaker, and that is when judgment comes, and for people that's under judgment, and for people that's facing judgment, and for people that violate a lot of standards and universal laws of the spiritual side of things. And anybody that believes in spirituality knows that even if you don't, God deems judgment on earth just as well as he do in your afterlife. So that is for things that's inner energy. And a lot of times when it comes to big stuff like the one that we are going through now, that is going through judgment, the scam of the family and the big plot ever since somebody was a kid and stuff like that, that one is that one's going to court now. So a black police car might be significant. Let me see. Okay. Anyway, so that was going to court now. And then I have my love channel. I'm a sucker for love. I'm a hopeless romantic. I love love. And I believe that, and let's remember, love comes in many forms. It comes with your kids, your family, the person you're dating. Love is love, always around. So that is that. I'm going to start out giving some channel messages. I'm going to make a few different mini videos and clips. I just made this one to break down the direction of my channel. Everybody that starts doing their own company, business, no matter what degree it is, you start walking, and as you're walking, you readjust and you customize it to you, your liking, and what you want it to do. So I wanted to explain that as a whole is GD's world. But in GD's world, we have the Ancestors Say, we have God's Court Speaker, and we have GD's Lessons of Love and Healing. And those will all be per being channeled messages, topics that I'm being led to elaborate on. A lot of it's going to be like spiritual teachings for people that's just starting their spiritual journey and awakening, because a lot of it I had to seek out and learn myself, and I learned through people giving readings, because I like to watch readings, period, because it's like watching a soap opera. But people giving readings, I learned different aspects of it, so I wanted to be a source of help that hit things of like just spiritual laws and just concepts and things that we go through on our spiritual awakenings without having to mix it into like giving a full like reading type of thing. Yes, and the ancestors, and that which is like coordinates with the God's Court Speaker. Like we'll talk about a lot of like rules and it's like what's understood don't need to be spoken type of thing. And anytime you are somebody that actively practice in spirituality, some people like to say white witches, some people are dark energy, some people are spiritual practitioners, healers. You will physically a lot of times be doing things that conjuring up stuff, whether you do it for the light or the dark, that's your business. But it all affects energy, it all affects other people, and how cause and effect. We'll talk about that a lot on this channel. I'm just getting started, so as I grow and go along, I'll have different days where I'm doing different things, different topics, touching different stuff, and then we're gonna be talking about a lot of people be so interested in like the twin flame journeys and have their own aspects of conspiracy over what's supposed to be, what's supposed to happen, how it goes. Speaking from experience, from a 10-year cycle, I will we'll get into that, and healing is a big thing for every aspect of anything spiritual and gaining your power and momentum, so you can get to your promised land and really be indulging into what you're called to do, your mission or your place in this big, big, big world. That's going to fulfill you on the earth and as a whole, as a soul, and grow. So, yes, I do not do private readings. I don't even really do readings at all. I call them energy pools. That's my thing. Like, I'll channel the message and pull out confirmations who needs to hear the message. Some days you will see me use the regular tarot decks, and that's probably going to be very like once a month type of thing once I get on a steady schedule. But majority of the time I channel, period. I channel a lot. I'm a medium. So all of us that are empaths, we got different gifts and different levels, you know, so we all utilize different things to share them in different ways, you know, and we all are assigned to certain areas, and believe it or not, energies and the ancestors automatically know who, what, when, where, and all that stuff. So I'm not going to get too detailed in that. So I just want to give y'all a rundown of what y'all will see my page doing and growing. I have a YouTube. It's called GD's World that you can go and follow. That I also share content on. So between TikTok, my TikTok and YouTube, those are the two pages I utilize for my business of healing, light, love, and high vibrations. Yeah, so I just wanted to share that little bit, and I'm about to jump on to do a GD's lesson of love and healing right now, and then a little later I have some channeled messages from our ancestors. It's more of a warning. However, judgment will be placed upon this situation as well, but it is not there yet, and so I will be doing it on the ancestor says. So I was just saying hi. I will talk a little bit about, I'm going to go on the God's Court speaker so we can go over some of the, like, Empath 101, okay? And it's going to be a few things that I just want to put in the air, which is basically, people should know, but some people don't know because they feel like it's spiritually or it's energetically, or I'm not doing it on a physical, or they just play around in spiritual things and look stuff up and cook the herbs and do all the extra stuff thinking that it's a game when it's really not. So I'm going to make sure that I'm be putting stuff out there that even if you play around like it's a game, you are already informed that it's not a game. So you are already consenting yourself to the consequences. So I'm going to get off here and I'm going to get on here and record my the Lessons of Love reading, energy pool. I already got the topic that I'm led to touch on. So check it out. And as I always say, remember to pray. Bye, guys.